Hey guys, MTGnoob here, and I am recording with the Jun deck that we've been working on. There's been some changes since the last list I did. More or less, I added some tragic slips in to deal with aristocrats in the early game. I also cut an Abrupt Decay, added a Dreadbore, some Victim of Nights, left the creature package as is, the Garruk as is, went down a Bonfire and down a Rakdos Return, still kept 25 lands. So if you're interested in the metamorphosis of the deck, you could check out last week's video where I did Jund, and it was a homebrew, and I've been trying to work on it since then. Somewhat happier with the results. The board's changed a lot, so let's talk about the board. I put one of the Rakdos Returns in there, added 2 Thundermaw Hellkites because they're good against sweepers and control, still kept the 3 Slaughter Games, put in Witchbane Orbs for the mirror and anything that tries to mill you out. Went down to 2 Mortars. I feel with adding some main deck removal, we only really need the 2 Mortars. Took out the Deathrite Shamans, added the Graft Digger's Cage. 2 of them. I feel that may be a little bit loose, but we're going to test it and have 3 Duress. So, I mean, you know, the deck is what it is. Let's go into a match right. Okay guys, so we're going into a match. I'm on the play. I'm going to keep this hand. Farseek looks pretty sweet here. We do have a Thragtusk. Bonfire is not great when you draw it off the top. My opponent also keeps. Won't pay the 2 life here. So, you know, we're underway. We're seeing what we can do. We're hoping to just draw a gas. Maybe a land here or there. Hopefully this is not a human. Uh-oh, human. So we're up against aggro humans, and champion cannot be countered and may be large. I don't think there's anything super crazy he can do here, and this still kills it no matter how large it grows. Also, we can ramp into a sweeper, so I'm actually going to Farseek here. This way we can Farseek and Abrupt Decay next turn. We are playing Garruk, so that does make me more inclined to get a red source. Red source, what am I talking about? Green source. I guess a green/red source is what I meant. Caverns. These human decks are greedy. If he's playing like an Ash Zealot here, we're kind of in trouble. Look at that. They could just keep anything. Yep, Ash Zealot it is. Beat me for 4. Ooh, Burning Tree. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is going to be a beating. We're about to get beat down. Oh, God. Disgusting. Please stop there. Please stop. The humanity. The humanity. Oh, experiment 1. Okay. And don't evolve it. Oh, thank. We're only taking 4. Oh, he's a human ooze. That's pretty disgusting. We go to 16, which is not a great spot to be in. He's got 3 cards in hand. That was probably the worst draw in a sense because we unfortunately didn't get triple black. I do like having Victim. What we're going to try to do is survive this turn. So let's see if there's any way we can keep both of these up. So we need a black source here and we have one here. So we can't keep both up. I can sweep for 1. That's terrible. So we are going to just Farseek here. And we're going to more or less leave this Abrupt Decay up because it does, I guess you could say, hit more, but we're going to be taking a pounding this turn. Now I somewhat want the black source, but I still think I get a green source, so I'm going to get a green and black source, so everybody wins. Okay, we'll pass the turn here. Okay, so we'll see if he has this 3rd cavern. Oh my god, really, bro? You just live at like magical Christmas land. Okay, this is probably, that's fine. This doesn't evolve that. I somewhat want him to overextend here. So he's gonna come in. As long as he doesn't have like Faith Shield, we should be able to stabilize. No battalion here. See if he has anything else. Doesn't seem to be. We decay this. Okay, and then we're going to sweep here. And he'll have 2 cards in hand. Maybe he plays something else, but I can't foresee that. Alright, we get another decay, and we could kill things, but we're just doing this at 11. He can't cast anything to save anything now, so now's as good as ever. He takes 2, and we just pass and hopefully untap, not into anything crazy, throw down a Thragtusk, and stabilize. Okay, he's got a green, Mayor. That's fine. This cannot kill Mayor. Let's remember that. Something good. Rakdos return his hand away. Abrupt Decay is Mayor. I think he can pretty much play his whole deck, so this is somewhat of a dead card. We can still kill it, no matter what, with Abrupt Decay, whether it's human or non-human. I want to get a big beater in play and try to convince him to flip it maybe so that he can somewhat have a 3-3. This is going to be hard for him to deal with. Okay, plays out that. So he flips it. Beginning of each upkeep. End step. Okay. So that didn't happen. So we'll see what happens here. Oh, moo. Moo. I think we Rakdos return him for 1 here. And let's make sure we keep up correct mana. And say okay. See if he's got anything here. Looks like he's probably just sitting on a brick. We don't want that to happen. And with Thragtusk coming down, pretty good. Yep, he just scoops. Okay, so go us. Alright, so humans is a thing. And more or less my only plan against humans is +2 mortars. We don't want duress. We don't want cage. We don't want games. We don't want Witchbane Orb, and these are too slow. So +2 mortars, -2 Rakdos returns. That's pretty much all we could do. We are slated to beat aggro. On the draw, we're a little bit more of a dog, but if we can get to the late game, we're good. I'd actually like to cut these Garuks because they're very, very slow and they don't really help you stabilize, but there's absolutely nothing I can put in its place. Like Cage doesn't do anything. I don't think he's tutoring up anything, and Duress doesn't do anything either. So if we get stuck with Garruk in hand, we get stuck with Garruk in hand. We gotta kind of mize and hope to not hit a Garruk. Okay, this is not terrible. Our lands do come in untapped, sort of. So we got to do that. We are probably going to be taking some beating here. Maybe this is Boros Elite. Nope. It's always a champion. Alright, we hit a Rootbound Crag, which is awesome. I want to make sure I have both black and red. So the Blood Crypt is most likely the play. But all of my lands are going to come in untapped after this, except for the Blood Crypt. So we're going to try to get this done now. We have 2 removal spells, which is good, and we have some stabilization. So outside of a nut turn here, where he just goes like craziness and goes all in, we should be okay with 2 tusks. We just need 1 more land, preferably not yet. I'd really like to get like 2 more spells and then a land. That would be nice. Alright, so he plays the Foundry here, so that probably means he's going for a big turn here. We are tapped out. Oh, just the Mayor. Okay, that's pretty good. Victim of Night cannot kill Mayor, so we got to keep that in mind. Okay, we get another Tomb. So we have to play another Black Source. I'd rather not take damage here. We do hit our land, which is good. I kind of think we need something else in between, though, which is unfortunate. I don't want to flip Mayor, so I'm actually going to expose myself here, and that's fine. This way we don't flip the Mayor. If he wants to flip the Mayor, that's awesome for us. We just Dreadbore it. But if he goes something crazy here, we're a little bit in trouble. The good thing is this is on human, so if he is playing Reckoner, he can't cast it this turn. I'd like another piece of removal shortly, like next turn, just to be safe. Okay, so he's got champion there, and he's probably going to play something and grow this champion pretty large. Mayor is a threat. Okay, lightning mauler. So we're going to take a ton here, and that's pretty bad for us. I was hoping that wouldn't be the case. We might actually be dead this game, because taking 3 from the champion is really bad. But taking 7 here is, like, it's really explosive. He's got 2 cards in hand. That is another piece of removal, which is pretty awesome. We can also do this, but like I said, we have to play things on our turn. I think we just don't pay for this. I think this is going to be too slow still, unfortunately. We could kill the mayor and take off 1, 2, 3 points of power here. So I think I'm just going to do that. If we survive next turn and he doesn't have something crazy here, we might be okay. Like, we'll probably be down to 4, which is not good, especially if he's rocking like Boros Charm. Okay, experiment 1. It's going to make this bigger. We'll be at 5. We're probably going to victim this. Oh no, Flinthoof Boar. That's pretty much the nut draw. Yeah, we're in trouble. This is evolved. We need a Miracle Bonfire, and I don't think we're going to get it. We're going to take 8 here. I mean, you don't beat that draw. That draw's pretty good. I mean, if we were on the play, we'd have a better shot. But that's about as good as it could be. He hit everything he needed to hit. So even with a Miracle Bonfire here, which we do hit, which is funny, because if we were on the play, we would have won this game. We can't beat both of these things. So I'm going to concede the game, and then we're just going to run it right back, because there's really nothing we want. Not even on the draw, on the play do I want anything else. Just maybe a little bit faster on the hand. Wish I could cut these Garruk's. They're very slow, and they are somewhat gonna cost us. Maybe we bring in this, but this is also too slow. And I don't want the Hellkites because he's not playing flyers. And this hand is god-awful. Oh, there's that Garruk. I'm gonna keep this. He also mulled. So we can't cast this, but we can cast this. So we're gonna try to at least, you know, do some things this turn. Maybe this Garruk won't bite us in the butt. I don't mind like another red source. Excuse me, another black source. He's got Cavern every turn, man. It's insane how often he has Cavern. Alright, I've got to play that. I'm going to Victim of Night. We get our black source, so I'm happy about that. If we can stabilize these turns where he doesn't do something crazy, then we're going to be pretty good. Like if he doesn't go nut draw, his mana base is all Caverns. It's insane. On the Mold of 5, he has double Cavern. That's nuts. Okay. Alright, well that's good, because that's exactly where we want to be, which is him not killing us. And look at us, we run good, huh? It's nice that we can run good. He is playing 20 Caverns deck, which is a hilarious joke because it's a non-basic, so you're only allowed to play 4. Okay, I don't know what this is. It's fine. I almost don't want to take damage here. I know I'm playing the Huntmaster next turn. So realistically, I should probably just kill this in case it gets too large. But he's got no cards in hand. He's got 2 cards. Oh, he just scoops. We had all the removal. Okay, sweet. And we were drawing Tusk and nothing ever again except for another Huntmaster. So that was a pretty close call, but we got through with all our removal there. Thanks for watching. Please check out theMTGnoob.com.